Welcome back to another edition of Key to the Game. Today we're going to be going over the Mamba mentality. Now, if this is your first time being here, man, do me a huge favor. Hit the like and subscribe button. This is Keys to the Game on the Arnoldsthoughts podcast. And today we're going to be going over Kobe's Mamba mentality. Now, I was thinking about this today and I was just studying the game of Kobe. You know, I love Kobe. If you ever tuned into this station, you know how much I love Kobe Bryant. Mamba mentality has been deemed the mentality one must have to become great in this life and everything that you're doing. That's Mamba mentality. Going hard, doing the extra, doing whatever it takes to be able to get to the next level, giving it all you got, and then some more, and then more and more. That was what Kobe was deemed for. Just his work ethic, his grind, and everything that he did was to the next level. It was to the max. It was to the extreme. But there's pros and cons to that.
What's up, guys? I just dropped my new ebook, 6 Must-Have Steps to Be an Overseas Basketball Player. You know, I've been playing for the last 9 years. I got all the steps and the traits that you need to start your journey with networking, with getting a mentor, all the things that you need to start your journey to be a protege. So go get that ebook, click the link in the bio, and make sure you get your steps to being that overseas pro one day. Let's go.
So today we're going to be going over some of the pros and cons to Kobe's Mamba mentality. So that's the thing today. So I was looking up what all that he was doing, like the type of workouts, and I use ChatGPT, and I like, give me some questions. You feel me? Give me some questions about this Mamba mentality, and is it a plus or is it a mindset? Or is it a minus for some people? Because you got to understand, I don't believe Mamba mentality mindset is made for everybody, because not everybody is deemed to have that type of work ethic and be sustainable about it. And that's some of the pros and cons when you look at his mentality. Did it help him or did it kind of hurt him in certain ways? There's good and bad to every situation in life, honestly. And in Mamba mentality, well, let's look at some of the pros and cons. We're going to call it whether it's a pro or a con, or what is our aspect of what this situation or his mentality. So the first one, were the instances where Kobe's Mamba mentality might have pushed him to ignore potential signs of injury or overexertion? Absolutely. I believe that Kobe pushed himself so hard. That's why he sustained so many injuries, like the Achilles. I just looked up the Achilles injury and, the broken finger. Honestly, I believe that is a factor of his mindset to push himself through the pain, through everything, and fight through it. I don't believe that is something negative, because you got to be built for it. If you ever listen to the book Never Finished, or the book's by David Goggins. David Goggins got 2 books, and you want to talk about somebody that pushed through pain, pushed through injury, pushed through the most unbelievable situations you can possibly think of when it comes to training and working on your body and really fortifying your mind to have the strongest mindset. David Goggins really is the craziest person when it comes to that. I'm talking about, he ran miles on broken knees up with an S on, like, so back both of his, or broken legs. He had like a shin splints or something. They were like broke. I ain't finna go into all the book. Pick up his book, David Goggins. He got 2 of them. Definitely must read. Craziness. I do believe Kobe worked so much and he fought through the pain, and it is possible to fight and go so hard that pain don't really exist. It can all become just an illusion in the mind. The pain is just an illusion of the mind. Once you get to a certain mental state and a certain mental fortitude, that it doesn't really matter what is going on externally. It doesn't matter what it can affect you as far as physically, because once you get to this mental state, this mental fortitude and mental strength, nothing else really matters. Nothing else can stop you from achieving whatever goal that you want, whatever achievement or whatever status that you're trying to reach, whatever it may be. Reaching an ultimate mental level to where you could push past pain, push past injury, it is a very deep hole that you must go down in order to reach this level of mental strength. And you have to, in order to get there, you have to push your body to physical exertion. Your body has to go through such extreme fight, just such an extreme nature to go through in order to even get your mind that strong. There's a certain level that you must push yourself, that I don't even really believe you could push it by yourself. You're going to need someone challenging you at all times in order to reach this mental level that you're trying to get to. So I believe it did harm his body. I believe it did, because he pushed himself so hard. He may have gotten more injuries than he should have, or whatever, or was it a pro or a con? It was definitely, in my eyes, in my mindset, and I guess in the world's eyes, it'll probably be a con, because he is the guy that we know today. Rest in peace, Mamba mentality. But for as far as his workout regimen, as far as what he did on the court, as far as how he conducted himself through his mentality and what he was willing to go through, it was a con. It was a pro for all of us, because he set the bar on at least what you should strive for. You should strive to go as hard as you can possibly go. You should strive to be the most dynamic, the most number one. You're reaching your ultimate level as you possibly can. And the trick to it all is there is no top level. It's just, you just continuously learn and grow and go through situations that's gonna ultimately raise your awareness, raise your consciousness, raise your just overall understanding to what it is that you want to achieve and reach. And that's in your sport, that's in life. It's just all about how far you can stretch the mind, and how strong can you get the mind through all of this, because all of it at the end of the day is how you strengthen your mind. Another pro or con that we have here: could his meticulous nature ever lead to perfectionism that hindered his ability to connect with his teammates? I posted something one time about, I don't know, a month ago, maybe longer. It probably was longer. And the first thing it started off with saying is, leadership is lonely. Of course, I believe that just his attention to detail, his striving, his overall spirit to just be great, isolated himself from a lot of people, because a lot of times when you're willing to do things that not a lot of people are willing to do, you're going to be very, very misunderstood, because they are not able to get their mindset to the level that you are trying to reach. There's a certain level and a certain attention to detail on the little things that you will start to accept, that if other people who do not accept the same things that you accept, or are not willing to go as hard as you, they're going to clash, because you're holding yourself to a certain level of greatness or hard work or whatever it is, whatever level that you set yourself to. The people who are not on that level or are working to get on that level, you're not gonna understand each other, because you want this so much that you're willing to do things that others are not willing to do, because it is required to become great or to achieve certain level of mindset, to achieve a championship, achieve whatever it is personally, individually that you're trying to reach. It takes a different level of mindset. It takes you really letting go some things and being truly misunderstood, especially by your teammates. Once you're trying to take it to the next level, once you're making those extra runs, when you're doing those extra sprints, when you're getting up early and making those runs, and you riding the bike for 20 miles, and you're just randomly just coming up with something outlandish that make other people be like, what? You doing what? You're getting 4 hours, and then you're getting up and you're running 3 miles, and then you're going to the gym, and then you're biking 10 miles, and then you're practicing 2 times, and then you're getting extra shots up, and then you're studying, and you're doing all these things. You must be crazy. To me, one of the biggest, greatest compliments someone could tell me is the things that you're doing for your career, for your goals, is crazy. You are crazy for one. That's the biggest compliment I can ever receive, because it's to letting me know that I'm on the right path, because I'm willing to do what the next man is not willing to do. And if I have to sacrifice a friendship, if I have to sacrifice being your buddy, sacrifice being your friend to reach that level of greatness, then so be it. Because I cannot allow myself to live with myself and the regret of knowing you could have done more. So was that a pro or a con when it comes to him isolating himself from his teammates and all, being so meticulous and so deep into what he's doing that it isolated his team? Was that a con or a pro for him? Hey, whatever it takes to be great, whatever it takes to achieve what you need to achieve, whatever it takes for you to reach the ultimate level that you could possibly reach, you have to be willing to go for that at all costs. What are you willing to sacrifice to get to that level? And a lot of times people want to get to that level with certain people who are not willing to sacrifice and let go of things to get to that level. That sometimes means relationships. That's having the right family to understand I'm on this journey and it's going to be difficult, and I'm going to need a good supporting cast to be with me for me to achieve the things that I need to achieve, because it is difficult and it's a lot of sacrifice. That's all I got for this segment of Keys to the Game. This segment we just went through certain things that the Mamba mentality has for all of us to learn and grow from. There are pros and cons to it. Whichever one that you thought, whatever you felt, let me know in the comment section if you disagreed with some of the pros and cons of Kobe's mentality when it comes to the game. Because it can't always just be, yeah, he did what he did and that was the right way to do it. That was just his way of doing it, and everybody glorified him for it afterwards, because they wasn't glorifying him during. But, after he passed and all this, now it's being glorified for how strong and how diligently he worked. So let me know in the comment section what you think, if you agree or disagree. But that's all we got for this segment of Keys to the Game, Mamba mentality. Y'all let me know. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. That's all I got for you. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.